My name is Shadé. I'm a lupus patient, and here's my clinical trial journey. I learned early in my autoimmune journey that communities of color, we tend to suffer more than others from autoimmune diseases. This means that women who look like me are 3 times more likely to be diagnosed with lupus than white women. Other examples are that Hispanics tend to suffer from Crohn's disease at a higher rate, and Native Americans disproportionately suffer from Sjogren's. That said, we also know that there's not a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to autoimmune treatments. That's partly because in the past, people who participated in clinical trials didn't necessarily represent all communities. And that has to change. So I decided to be a part of that change. I am not a scientist. I am not a research expert, but I am a patient. I knew that by participating in the research, I could help scientists create treatments for myself and others within my community. Did I jump right in and say, sign me up? Absolutely not. I wanted to make an informed decision, and I wanted to weigh the benefits and the risk. I thought about how important it is to have representation in clinical trials. I considered how clinical trials would probably give me access to top-notch medical care. Trust was a big factor. I needed to ensure that there were protocols in place to protect me as a patient. As I went further into my journey, I realized that I had options in determining which clinical trial fit me best. Reach out to your doctor or visit the Autoimmune Association's website to see if there's any current clinical trials available. So at this point, I still had more questions. I wanted to know what I was getting myself into. Questions such as, what's the purpose of this trial? Can I quit at any time? Will I get paid for this? Do I need to have health insurance to participate? And most importantly, I needed to know how my personal information would be protected. After my coordinator patiently answered all of my questions, I decided to take the plunge and participate in my first clinical trial. From that point, my team took charge and got everything in motion. Here I am, 3 years later, still a willing participant, and now advocating for patient participation. We have a chance to amplify our voice in the research process to help achieve better health outcomes for our community. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience. I hope it inspired and encouraged you to get involved. For further information, please visit autoimmune.org.